Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. In this video today, I'm going to show you 5 things that you can do to use the secret power of number 5 to become irresistible to anyone. That's right, in numerology, there's something about the number 5 that is irresistible to people. And people with a life path number 5 or a 5 in one of the key placements within their chart, these people are some of the most irresistible people that you will ever meet. And they can be extremely charming and charismatic. And there is just something about them. Whenever I meet a 5, I always instantly know that they're a 5 because I just instantly like them. If we had a popularity contest between all the numbers, people with the 5 energy will always come out on the top. They're always the most popular people. And that's because they have a charisma and a charm to them, right? That they are naturally born with. But anybody else can use the power of the 5, right? We can all use the power of the 5, even if we don't have a 5 within our chart. We can become more like them by using the secret power of the number 5. We all have this ability to use the 5 energy if we choose to. So let's talk about what these 5 things are right now that you must do to become irresistible to anyone. So we're starting out with number 5. We're going backwards. So make sure to watch the entire video because number 1 is going to be the most important quality that people with the 5 energy have that makes them so likable. And I'm also going to throw in a bonus number at the end of the video. So to hear the bonus, keep watching until the end. But let's talk about number 5 first because that's very important as well. And that is that people with the 5 energy are very playful. When other people are feeling nervous and anxious, somebody with the 5 energy knows how to crack a joke and take the seriousness out of the situation. And then by doing that, they help other people to relax and feel like they can be themselves too and be a little fun and a little playful as well. So they have this quality to them where they know how to have fun and they bring that energy with them into all kinds of situations, even serious situations that you normally might not see that kind of energy. They know how to use it appropriately at the right time. And so this can really make people feel less nervous and anxious when they're around them because they feel like they can let down their guard and be themselves more and be more authentic because they feel more comfortable. And when people feel comfortable when they're around you, they're going to like you more. If you make them feel nervous, if you make them feel anxious and tense, they're not going to want to be around you. People enjoy being around other people that make them feel comfortable and make them feel like they can be authentic and more like their true selves. And people with the 5 energy are born with this quality, but you can master this quality too. And that leads us to number 2. So number 2 is that the people with the 5 energy, they don't take themselves too seriously, right? So they bring a playfulness into any situation that they're in, but they also bring a playfulness into themselves as well, meaning that they don't take themselves too seriously. And they can make a joke about themselves at their own expense, but they don't overdo it, and they know how to do it at the right time. And this is another reason why people feel so comfortable around them. It humbleizes them and it helps people to not take themselves so seriously as well. Now that leads us to number 3. And number 3 is that people with the 5 energy are great storytellers. And if you want to become more irresistible, you need to become a great storyteller too. Now 5 in numerology is ruled by the planet Mercury, and Mercury is a planet of communication. So people with the 5 energy are naturally born with this great ability to communicate. But anybody can master this skill. And what they do is they really make you feel like you're actually there, right? They're good at giving you the details, bringing you in as if you actually were there with them when this happened. So this ability to be able to tell stories, to make people feel as if they're actually there and you're recreating the story and putting a cliffhanger into the story or something happening that is completely unexpected. These are all 5 energy skills that anyone can master. And you will instantly become more irresistible to everyone when you do. Now that leads us to number 4. And number 4 is having a genuine interest in other people. People with the 5 energy have a genuine interest in people. They like being around other people. They want to get to know them. They love novelty. They love exploration. 5 is the number of exploration because we have 5 senses, right? We have 5 senses that help us to explore the outer world around us. So it's a very exploratory, curious kind of energy. And people with the 5 energy, they love novelty. They love getting to know new people. If you can develop a genuine interest in liking people, getting to know people, then that genuine interest within you, people will feel that when they're around you, right? They will feel that energy. They will be able to tell that you genuinely want to be around them and you genuinely want to get to know them. And that leads us to number 1. But you also still have that bonus number after this, so keep watching. And number 1 is that people with the 5 energy are great listeners. So they're not just great storytellers, but they're great listeners too. And they know how to ask the right questions. So because, like I had said, they have a genuine interest in other people and getting to know people, and this curiosity really helps them to know how to ask the right questions. They know how to ask people the right questions that make other people feel important. Okay, that's one of the key strategies to becoming irresistible, is really figuring out what is it that is going to make that other person feel important, and what question can you ask them as you are listening to what they have to say. So for example, somebody tells you about how their car broke down in the middle of nowhere, but they were able to take care of it and they were able to survive the whole ordeal. So after you listen to that story, follow up with a question such as telling them, well, talk about how did you become such an independent person? How did you become so thrifty and resourceful? So that kind of question helps the person to kind of get more into the story that they just told, but it empowers them as well because it makes them feel important. And it shows the listener that you were listening to everything that they had to say, right? Because you picked up on that quality that they had. You picked up that they were a resourceful, independent person based on that story that they told you. So that shows the listener that you were actually listening to them. And at the same time, when you ask those kind of questions, like I said, you make people feel important. And when you do that, they are going to like you a lot more. Okay, people like being around other people that make them feel good about themselves, right? And now, here's that bonus number that I promised you. And the last thing that makes people with the 5 energy so likable is that they're not needy. Yes, they have a genuine interest in getting to know people, but they don't need them, and they're not dependent on them. 5 is a number of freedom in numerology, and so while these people like to have connection, they can be pretty detached at times. And they like people, but they don't necessarily need them. And this quality makes people like them more, because by human nature, it makes them seem more elusive and attractive. Anybody can master the qualities of the 5 energy, and you can do it too now that you have all of this knowledge and you know exactly what it is about these people that makes people like them so much, right? Because sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly what are the qualities that these people have. So go out there and practice and adopt these skills, and you will be shocked at how you become irresistible to anybody. And so let me know in the comments below if you have any of these qualities yourself. I'm sure a lot of you already have these qualities. Let us know in the comments below which one of these qualities you already have and which ones you want to learn how to develop and master a little bit better. And if you want to find out if you have a 5 in your core number chart, I'll link that video below. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button and share it with other people. It really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And hitting the like button and subscribing is something that a person with the 5 energy would do. So show the universe right now that you are now more like that 5 energy, right? And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.